Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And it is a beautiful Monday morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the hottest spot in town. You stepped into Sunshine's Corner. This is the place where we talk about the things that are utterly important for the community, the things that you need to know, the things that you know, those difficult conversations as well. You can have them right here. But today is Monday. I trust that you had a wonderful weekend, and let's give God all the glory that we made it to a brand new Monday, a brand new work week. And you know what? With this week being so close to school beginning, wow, we've got so many things to talk about. And I want to say to the parents and to the kids, get that mindset right. We got to step ahead, do the right things, and keep that focus, because that's what's going to get you through. And today, you know what, it's not going to be any different, because we've got some great people to talk about some things that I was somewhat knowledgeable of surface-wise, but did not know how deep it went. But I'm talking about people that I have learned so much about in the last 2 or 3 days. My girl Parasine has told me on so many levels, on say, now Sunshine, you got to do this. Now Sunshine, you got to do this. But I want to welcome in Social Service Navigator System. And I want to start from my right and introduce everybody that's with me. He's already full of smiles, right?
Clown over there.
Look. I want you to introduce yourself. Tell me a little bit about what you do. Then we're going to come to the middle, then to my far right. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm marvelous.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm James Gatson. I'm the Social Service Navigator, and I represent the Escambia High School here in Pensacola.
Oh, wow. I got so many questions to ask about what does a Social Service Navigator do. And in the middle?
Yes, my name's Lacey Hartnett. I'm the program manager for the Navigator program, Escambia and Santa Rosa County.
Good morning. Welcome in.
Thank you.
And am I full of smiles?
I'm Leah Harrison. I'm the executive director at Children's Home Society. We do have 14 programs across this area, and Social Service Navigators is one that's very close to all of our hearts.
Yes. Oh my God, you said 14?
14.
Oh my goodness. Now when it comes to I'm going to start with you, because you listen. We were talking before we went on set, right? He's so full of energy.
Yes. So full of energy.
He's so full of positivity that it is unbelievable. Now tell me what a navigator does.
Well, you're basically a social worker inside of a school.
Oh, really?
Yes. And you service the students that come in for various needs and situations and circumstances concerning themselves and perhaps even their families.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
When you say concerning yourself, what do you mean? Things like?
Well, let me give you a good example.
Okay.
I've had them come in and say, Mister, all I need is a toothbrush and toothpaste to have at home. So, as a navigator, I make that happen for them.
We're talking about personal things.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. This is deeper than I thought.
Yes, ma'am.
Unbelievable, the things that you do. But I think that's I can imagine. I mean, and I'm transparent as they ever been. When we grew up, I mean, like, we weren't no rich people, but you know what I'm saying? The little things that we had that mother and father made sure that we had. And I think circumstances and times have changed a lot.
Yes, ma'am.
The things that they made sure when we thought we were living large. But we were living large on love, and with those smaller things that they gave us, we felt like we were the richest kids in the world because there were so many things there. But those things like that, you're saying they'll come in for things just as simple as a toothbrush, something to take home. This is something these are the kind of things. Now, here where I'm going. I heard so many book giveaways, book drives, I mean book packs, backpacks giveaways. But I want to go deeper than just a backpack. Sure, these are supplies that they need, but I'm talking about the mental. I'm talking about the things that I hear, like I'm sure you've got relationship with all those students that come in, that they feel comfortable enough that they can come to you and talk to you about these things.
Yes, ma'am.
And you see, that is a point where I think that we really need to harp on, because of the fact, let's say if I'm at home and I don't have, let's say if I'm a girl and I don't have the necessities that young women need.
We
I
provide
do that every day.
We provide
every day. Every day. And I say personally, the situation circumstance dealing with the fact that our our society is moving so fast.
Yes, it is.
We're
Yes,
living
sir.
in a pressure cooker society, and our kids are in survival mode every day.
Yes,
My
sir.
God.
They come into my office.
Yes.
I say, child, you look bad. What's wrong with you? I slept on the floor last
Yes,
night.
ma'am.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm getting the chills for saying that right now.
But it's a fact because there's so many other things that we need to touch, that we need to do
Yes,
that goes
ma'am.
along with that book bag.
And I think
Leah,
Mr. Gatson is a great example here of having somebody in the school that these kids trust.
Yes.
That's a key point right there.
Yes, it's so important because they know that they can come to him.
Right.
They see you in the hallway and they want to high five you or say hey
Yes.
to you. They know that he is a person they can trust and they can come and ask for whatever they need
Absolutely.
and not be
absolutely.
shameful about it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Now I saw your face when I could look at Leah, right?
Lacey.
Lacey. I could see you, Leah. Lacey. LL.
LL.
Yes.
But you know, the things I could see your face, the expressions that you were having on your face. What were you feeling when we were talking about that?
I'm just thinking of all the schools, because yes, he represents Escambia, but we cover, from Century down to Beulah. We work with the whole county, and we provide services everywhere. In each school has a different need. Every school that we have, we require them to have a food pantry and a clothing closet, and we have a wonderful team of navigators where, let's say Mr. Gatson gets a plethora of supplies and he doesn't need them all. We work together to distribute
them
to
to other
our whole
schools.
team. Yes, so we make sure that all of our team has the supplies that we need for the students and make sure that they get what they need in a safe and respected environment.
Absolutely, absolutely. With this school year approaching so rapidly, next week. Next week. What does a typical day of the beginning of school look like?
They're coming in, many of them hungry, hadn't had breakfast or missed the
Yes.
bus, and we provide them breakfast. I get bombarded with kids that have lost their home. They've been
Yes.
put out of the house.
Say what?
Lost
Yes.
their home, lost their house, living in a motel, or perhaps living on a construction site with dad, It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you, but now I'm reflecting back because there was a conversation I had with a guest a few days ago, and I did not realize that there were over 1,900 kids right here in Escambia County that were homeless.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I did not know that.
yes.
Yes.
Because when you, I was when he told me that, and the things that they're trying to help, like you all are providing, and and I gotta say this too, when you're in the schools in Escambia County, and sometimes our kids are so, which I can understand, prideful, because there's some things they cannot help.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not them that they cannot help.
Right.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
Does it make a difference to build that relationship you're building? When you walk down the halls, you getting these high fives, because there's somebody in all the schools. I'm sure we are all mixed up together. Does it make a difference when you see some of the black kids? They feel like it's somebody that look like them, that's easier for them to go
It
to.
makes a lot of difference. I
Okay.
can't tell you how many
Yes.
yearbooks I signed this year.
Yes.
Oh, yeah! Mister, I want you to sign my yearbook. Come on, child.
I mean, I would want you to sign my yearbook. too.
Yeah.
I get
Okay,
it.
exactly, and I don't mean that in a bad way, because
No.
sometimes when you say trust.
Yes.
Trust is a key
Yes.
factor, and when
Yes,
these
ma'am.
kids see
got it.
somebody that
Yes.
looks like
like
me,
Yes.
Yes.
then it makes it
100%.
much easier
Yes.
to connect with that child.
Yes.
My goodness, with this year so rapidly approaching, and then when you tell me that there are kids that are on work sites, they're living in hotels.
Yes.
I think there was, when I was watching the news last night when I got home, there was a person that was even giving out supplies at a motel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you
We
know
do
what?
that.
I don't mean to dominate your show.
No,
or
dominate,
things.
dominate.
I've gone to a motel to check on the parents and kids. Mom is cooking an electrical wok on the floor.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And we think we have it bad.
Thank you.
We don't know.
We don't have it bad because we don't understand what these
Right.
kids are going through. And my thing is this, sometimes things happen and you don't know what happened to cause that situation.
Yes.
But the fact of it is, we as a community, we always say that we want to do, but we only want to do on the top surface.
Yes.
We got to dig deeper to see what's under that.
I call that doing what's convenient to you.
Yes.
Right.
Not going in the trenches.
Exactly. Because with these kids, and I think about how can they be successful
Right.
Yes.
when there are circumstances that they're dealing with
Right.
on a daily basis. I do not have a toothbrush. I
Right.
do not have anywhere to go lie down to sleep. I got to see my mom cook something in a wok on the hotel
Yes.
floor.
Yes.
What is that doing to me mentally?
Ma'am,
Correct.
you
Yeah.
can't study, you can't learn. What are you gonna learn? They're in a mode of survival every day, and it touches
Yes.
my heart. Every day they're in a mode of survival to make it.
Oh my God. This is unbelievable. But no, I think I believe that, and with my faith, I believe that God lines up everything to that for a reason.
Absolutely.
And I think with school being here, kicking off here in a couple of days, that this is a conversation we need to have so that people can see.
Yes.
And this is what I mean. Yes, I want them to have the book bags, but I think it's more we gotta go deeper
Yes.
Yes,
than
ma'am.
just the book bag.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Because if I don't have it up here and in
Right.
my heart,
Yes.
what am I going to fill that book bag with?
Yes.
It's just something on my back.
Yeah.
So what can we do? How, as a community, we can really come together to say, okay, these kids, these parents are living in a motel, and something just hit me. You don't know what caused those parents to be there, so don't judge.
Right.
Right.
Totally.
You don't
Right.
know what happened because you don't
Right.
know what could happen to you tomorrow.
Right.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That, go
And I
ahead.
think we think about, the economy now too. I
Yes.
mean, we do have more homelessness. You've seen an increase in the
In
past.
significant increase
Yeah.
in homelessness. Yes.
And I mean, Mr. Gatson and Lacey can probably talk a little more about the resources that they're using. But what I love about this program is that, yes, kids are coming to our navigators with a variety of challenges
Right.
and barriers that they're
Right.
trying to overcome. Sometimes we're even helping the parents.
Oh yeah, we do have the parent.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the time.
And because, like you said, you don't
You don't know what
the
happened.
regular person in the community doesn't
Just don't know.
But
It
this
could happen to
mom
anybody.
may be working 2-3 jobs, and she's just trying to get by and trying to
Exactly.
feed your kids. So,
Exactly.
I think number one, realizing that as a community, that removing that judgment.
Exactly.
But I think, when we think about working with other partners in the community, that's some of what they're doing. They are navigating the services.
Yes.
They are
Right.
connecting the dots. And sometimes those services could be within our 14 programs at
Okay.
Children's Home Society. We
Okay.
have an in-home support service and wraparound program
Right.
that helps families, like you said, kids are sleeping on the ground, everybody's sleeping on the ground. It could be as simple as finding some mattresses for them.
Yes.
It literally could be as simple as that.
Oh my goodness! I didn't think. Go right ahead. You got
I just
you got to
want-
raise your hand. He ready to talk. He said,
Yeah, I
finger
love
up, finger
talking.
up.
I love talking, but navigating in a school is, I consider that pivoting because you're pulling from here, you're
Yes.
pulling from here,
Right.
you're grabbing here, you're using this resource. But I've had kids come in the office, Mister, I need some food. I said, well, I can get food for you. That's no problem. Do you have food at home? No, sir, we don't. I said, well, I can get food for the house. No, sir, no, sir. I don't want my mom and dad know that I came in to talk to you. I need the food. Well, I said, where are you going to put it? Under my bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Really?
storing
True
too.
story.
Yes.
So why is it the kids are afraid? You think
Because
mom and dad
they're
got the
going to get the
pride?
repercussions.
It's pride.
Yes.
They want to be
It's
able to
gonna
provide
get
for
chewed
their
out.
family.
They're going to get chewed out.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
They have to be protective. And one of the things that we do with our backpack program, we send weekend food home. We send it in a backpack
Yes.
so that it doesn't look like they're taking groceries home, so they
Yes.
can retain their dignity
Yes.
and not knowing that they are going home with
Yes.
food for the weekend for themselves.
And even in that case, some of my kids are afraid to get on the bus with
Yes.
a backpack
Yes.
because the other students know they've got food and they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
I go get the food after they ask me for it. They're afraid to take it with them because they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Does that sometimes produce bullying with that too?
Well, I haven't.
can.
I haven't heard that, but it's a possibility, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a conversation today. I think that is so needed. And I'm a strong believer. Yes, I believe in giving them the supplies, but I think that we should supply even a little bit deeper. I love the surface part, but I believe in going just a little bit deeper so that we can help the children and the families do what we need to do as a community so that they can be successful in this upcoming school year.
I call that the total man.
There you
Yes.
go, the total man. Exactly. We're going to continue this conversation. If you would like to be a part of it, I encourage you to call 850-432-7768. You can call or text, and we'll be back with more vital information for you right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
And welcome back to this conversation this morning. I tell you, I gotta tell you, the next question you said, well, I held up my paper, and I said, well, we never got to that one. That's the first question I had on the thing because I'm so intrigued. I'm so amused. You know, it's so much here that I didn't even know about. We're talking about Social Service Navigator, which are social services inside the school system. And Mr. Gatson, he is just a wealth of information. I mean, like everybody, but I think why it is so successful, because I see the passion that I see that comes across when you say something. I see it in your eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
And your eyes are the windows to your soul,
ma'am.
because it's not just a job.
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
It's not just a job when you're helping somebody and you know that need is there. Now, we were talking about an incident, and I'm going to tell me about how it all came about.
Sure. Well, if you're familiar with our community partnership school model that was implemented at CA Weiss Elementary,
Yes.
and now we have that model at Bellevue Middle
Okay.
and at Pine Forest High School.
Okay.
And probably about 6 years ago, 7
It was
years ago, it was like
2019.
COVID time.
Uh-huh.
Or right before COVID time, the school district came to us at Children's Home Society and said, okay, I know we can't do a community partnership school everywhere because it is expensive.
Exactly.
But if there was one position, what would that one position be? And it was determined that it was the Navigator wellness position, the person who's really navigating the services for
Okay.
the kids and the families.
Okay.
And so COVID hit, and the school district received what's called ESSER dollars, funding from the state, and they were able to implement this program. We had initially done kind of like a pilot program of
Yes.
what, 3 or 4 schools?
It was six schools.
Schools.
Okay.
And then when we received the ESSER dollars from the school district, they said, okay, 32 schools? Was it 34? 32?
It was 34 schools.
There was a whole lot of them.
So
that was
Lacey
needed.
worked real hard and did interviews and got the program in the schools. But of course, that money went away after 3 years.
Of course.
Yes.
We're very blessed to have the Children's Trust, the Escambia Children's Trust, that passed however many years ago, 5 or so. And so they do fund this program fully now.
Absolutely. That's a blessing within itself.
It sure is.
I look at the mission statement where it says, building bridges to success for children.
Yes.
That, I think that is so right on to it.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
right on
Absolutely.
target. What does that look like with work?
We are making sure that the students are in the classroom.
Okay.
We provide dental services. We provide, excuse me, I don't mean we provide.
I understand.
Our,
You're
our
part of that when
partners,
you're a family.
Yes, our partners provide services with a dental bus and community health, and we have vision that comes to the school. So the students, if they're sick, if they're having dental issues, if they're having vision issues, they can do it right at the school, and they can get those needs taken care of.
Really?
The Navigator will make sure that that comes to the school, and those students that have permission are able to get those services. So they're in the classroom instead of at home sick. And if we find out they have transportation issues, we have gas cards, we have bus passes, we can provide those to the family to make sure that the students are in the classroom. If they want to make sure that the students succeed, we're going to help them by making sure they're in the classroom learning.
That's how they're going to get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. And you know, when you say, even with the fact that you're helping with those issues with gas cars, all of this food, the whole 9 yards, when I see it's something, I just talked with ECAT here last week, and they've got this program now that the kids ride free.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes, it's wonderful.
The
Absolutely.
kids are getting there free.
Yes.
That is, now that's what I call connecting the dots with the community.
Yes.
Right.
That's pivoting.
Yes.
I love it. I mean, but that's connecting the dots because of the fact, I believe, and I do this every day, if we put all of our resources together,
Yes.
there's nothing that we can't do.
do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All we gotta do is, what do you call it?
Pivoting.
Pivoting. And put it together. But you know, look at that. And then therefore that gift card can be used for something else that's gonna help that family because ECAT's gonna provide the ride free.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's so great. Now, if you got kids that are there, let's say if a child, oh wow, I just got to tell the story you told me about. We're not calling on their names, but the child that came in and it was swollen, there was having pain. How did you handle that? That would have made me cry. Because
did
a
I
toothache
handle
will make you crawl the wall. I mean,
I make the phone call to our community services, health services, and I set everything up for parents to take her. That's how it was handled.
unbelievable. This is a crazy question. Did the parents not see that face was swollen? Did the parents not see the face was swollen?
Ma'am, again, we live in a pressure cooker society. Those of us that are on this set, we're in survival mode too, believe it or not.
Come on.
So these parents are working 2 and 3 jobs. Some don't have insurance. I've had them where they didn't have insurance.
Yeah.
I mean, the scenarios and situations are really, you can't comprehend it.
Yeah, and so much of like being able to relieve the barrier to do it at school helps the parents, not just that the child is getting the services, but it means that if they'll sign the waiver, it means that the parents can go to work. They don't have to take a whole day off of work, which is huge. I mean, that's a lot of money for them.
Exactly.
They can go to work and the child can get the healthcare services at the school.
Yes.
Oh, wow. What does success look like? A child or a family that goes through this program. What does that success look like?
We have several students that will, especially at the high school level, once they graduate, we've had some that have been mentored towards the military, and they will invite the Navigator to their military graduation, you know, thanking them for their intervention when they really needed it. We have numerous kids and families that come out of poverty. They find safe and stable housing. They get a position because we do provide the bus passes for the family too.
Right.
So
really?
Yes. So mom and dad can go to interviews so they can get to work. So these are things that we make sure that these families can have for success.
Literally relieving those barriers so that they have the pathway, so they don't have to jump through all the hoops. Because when you live in poverty, there are a lot of hoops to jump through.
Yeah.
Really?
And too many social service programs are not as welcoming, and they sometimes make it harder. So we want to make it easier. What can we do to make your life easier so you can succeed, so you can meet your needs?
Yes.
And she said it, but to me, success looks like families moving out of their crisis situation and being able to thrive, to have hope that they can do that thing that they thought they could not do.
Oh my. I think I'm such a emotional person.
Me too.
And I mean, oh my. It's just to hear what you do and provide every day.
Yes, ma'am.
It causes, and I don't know about you, that's got to say something to you as well. Even if you're going through a situation, know that there's someone that can help you, and you don't have to get even deeper. That there are people, it's not something that's going to be posted on Facebook.
Right.
It's not anybody's business but ours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, if a parent has a child and they want them to go to school, but then with the circumstances how they are today, with the economy how it is, and it's declining every day.
Yes.
Come on, let's not feel embarrassed to get the help that we need, especially for our children.
Yes, ma'am.
Because, I always have children and asked to come here, we brought them here.
Yes,
so let's be that person that's going to help them through whatever it is that it can be done. And parents, I mean, come on. I don't know about you, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I've gone through hard times. But the fact of it is, I didn't go out, spread it to the world. I went to somebody who could help me.
Yes.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And therefore, what am I saying? I'm saying to you, with this upcoming school year, these programs are designed for you.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be embarrassed to use something. I didn't tell you to go out there and exploit your business all over the internet. Here, look right there. Get connected with the resources. And look at all of these things. He's putting up clips about what you do. But I say that because sometimes, like we was talking earlier, some people think that Facebook is there where you're talking about everything. All people want to do is talk about you on Facebook, hear about your business and take it another step further.
Yes,
Put that stuff down and bring them kids to what they really need. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And with that, what you're talking about, how I love when you said they'll come to you, say, how many yearbooks you signed?
Yes. I was shocked. I said, Lord, I'm loved.
You are.
And I think God strategically picks he wants to put in a place because he knows that person is designed to take care of that. That's got to mean something, that a child was going through a situation. Now they're graduating. Now come on, sign my book.
Yeah.
Well, I had a scenario where the parent brought her daughter into me. They sat in chairs like these. She said, Mister, my daughter lost her eyeglasses. They cost $600 a pair. And the little girl couldn't see. And she said, Mister, I will have to work 3 paydays to buy.
To get those glasses.
I said, ma'am, where did you get the glasses from? She told me it was at the mall. I called the people, gave them the mom's name, gave them the little girl's name. The man said, hold on, mister, let me check. He came back on the phone. He said, mister, she can get a replacement pair for $125. She didn't know she had insurance on the glasses.
You're kidding.
That is so common.
She didn't know she was paying for insurance. And that's why my passion is to educate parents.
Knowledge.
Yes.
I wish I could get them all together and educate them. You have what you need, but you just don't know it.
Yeah.
And empowering them.
And she
Empowering
walked
the
out there.
children and the families to advocate for themselves.
Right. I can imagine
She
the
was so
look that was on her
happy.
face when she realized she had that insurance.
3 paydays.
What a relief.
Yes.
What a relief. She could get her glasses back. Oh, my child can see. And you think about that. I know when I take off my glasses, I take off my contacts. I can just imagine a child trying to go to school and learn, can't see, can't read, and all that.
A lot of them are that way.
Yes. Yes.
They go down on the
Numerous.
paper like this. I say, you can't see. Oh, yeah, I can see. I said, no. I go straight to the assistant principal. I sure do.
You've got that personality, and that way that you can make
Yes.
things happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
You make it happen.
Well,
You
all
make
of
it
our
happen.
navigators do. All of our
Exactly.
navigators do.
They're incredible people.
Yeah, they can't let a child sit in need without helping.
I mean, what are some of that? When I come back, I want you to think of some of the common challenges that you run into every day. The little bitty things, the common thing that keeps that going. And we want people to know it's nothing. I don't think there's not a problem out there too little or too big that if you got it, talk about it to somebody that you trust, and they can come out and make a difference with it. Just like with those glasses, they didn't even know you had insurance. You didn't have to work those 3 paydays.
Right.
$125 was all you needed.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that more right here on Sunshine's Corner. Good stuff.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
Come see us at Royal Appliance Outlet. We have refrigerators, washers and dryers, stoves, beautiful furniture from all of your name brands that you know and trust. Samsung, Whirlpool, Frigidaire, and GE, all at discount prices. Come visit us today at 1612 Face Boulevard. You're gonna love our easy credit to help you bring all of your favorite furniture home. Come visit Royal Appliance Outlet.
It's baseball season. From heart-stopping plays to legendary victories, this is baseball at its finest. Grab your seat, bring your energy, and witness greatness live. Don't just watch it, feel it. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos are back, and you can watch Pensacola Blue Wahoos home games live on Fridays and Saturdays, only on Blab TV. Love the Blue Wahoos but can't watch? Get your tickets now.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
And welcome back to this Monday edition of Sunshine's Corner. You know what? If you're traveling on those streets out there, when you get to traveling today, according to the forecast, we've got rain all week long, and school's going to begin. Oh my! So I hear it coming down now outside. It's rather heavy out there today. Be careful if you're traveling. But we are talking today with the social service navigators, and I'm finding out so many things that I had. The top surface, okay, but when it goes as deep as it does, when you find a student that, and I just keep thinking about when I don't have food, and you gotta give somebody some food to take home, and you gotta sneak it in because mom and dad don't want to see that you letting people know we ain't got no food in the house. You know what I'm saying? And now that you know with the what they call they call it, they don't call it food stamps anymore. They call it what they call it?
SNAP.
SNAP. Yeah.
Yeah, SNAP.
I mean, that's being eliminated. And now, if those parents, some of them, sure they get the SNAP, what are you really going to do now? You're going to have chickens in there, man. Some chicken, some rice, some cornmeal. You're laughing, but I mean to make a whole meal.
Yeah.
Because you think about that. If that SNAP is being eliminated, cut back, if they had to have that to survive then, what are we going to do now?
What we've done since COVID, we have partnered with Manna Food, and we go and pick up weekly with Manna, and we deliver directly to the home for the parents that reach out and ask.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. We've done that since 2020 when COVID hit and schools were closed. We started working with Manna to make sure all the families that were in desperate need had food. and we get a bag of food each week for each family member.
According to how, okay.
Yes.
Okay, what consists of, because I'm going to put a plea out here. What goes in for one family? What would you think if it's a family of 5? You get 5 bags?
They get 5 bags, and they have some sort of pasta or ready-made meal. They get several canned items, whether it's
non-perishable items like beans,
tuna fish.
Okay, the tuna fish,
yes,
the chicken,
and
they
do get bags of beans. They get peanut butter. They get
protein.
Yes, they do get several items, and it's a full paper bag full of food. And typically, they'll get oatmeal packs or grits packs in each. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Because I say that because, you know, we just ought to do us a quick big food drive so we can do it for Mama and have more food, because you just think about it, with this is happening now with the economy how it is, and with all these programs being taken away, we're going to need to do more than one food drive to make sure that we have that place supplied so that we can supply those who are somewhat less fortunate than we are.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? So that we can do that. When you train your navigators, is there a program that they go through? I mean, is it just a heartfelt thing?
We do shadowing with our senior navigators, because there's no better way to let them learn what they're going to do than having their feet on the ground in the schools that they're going to collaborate with, and making sure that they learn what it's like. They'll get paperwork training separately.
Of course.
But the day-to-day, we typically do 1 to 2 weeks of shadowing, and then they do a lot of contact with their supervisor to make sure that they still are on track.
And one person might shadow in 2 or 3 different schools before we let them out on their own.
Yes.
Is there a difference in the schools?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Give me some examples. Like, for instance, if Escambia needs this, or Tate needs that, or do you see where I'm going?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have several schools in the north end have different needs than schools here in the city, and then we have middle schools, high schools, and elementary schools, and each school has a different need. There may be translating needs that are in a greater need for some schools, where other schools need more food, or some need clothing, and it just depends on the school. It truly depends on the area and the school.
That's right.
Clothing. How can a person, okay, I'm this person in the community, how can I help? If I have clothes I want to give and make sure they have it, what would I do?
You could contact CHS and make sure that they donate for the Navigator program or any of the programs at CHS. We have, they could go to the schools and provide donations at the schools that we are in. We're in, 24 schools?
Oh, wow.
So, yes, ma'am.
And let me say this. When I say that, when it hits me, I have to say it. We're talking about donating. I'm not telling you don't give anybody anything that you wouldn't wear.
That's right.
Don't bring anything that you wouldn't wear.
That's right.
You only give the best when you give. God said when you give from the heart, and it shall be given unto you.
Yes.
So please put that in it. I hate to see it sometimes people come and say, oh, I don't want this. No, don't give me that. If you wouldn't wear it, I'm not going to wear it. Right. Yes, don't look down on me because I'm going through a difficult time. Right. Right. The only time a man should look down on a person when he's bending over to pick them up.
And,
you know?
Yes.
And I'd like to say also, we're the real trench workers.
Yes.
There you go.
Some organizations have that overhead, want to sit back in recliners. We're not that way. We're the trench workers.
Yes.
And the reason I'm saying that to you is the fact that there are days I leave my job soaking wet in sweat. In fact, 2 days ago I was soaking wet in sweat.
Really?
Hadn't eaten breakfast. I told the secretary at the school, just give me a coat. That's going to be my breakfast.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Jackson.
Exactly. Because you had a job to do.
I know. That was one of those days. I was soaking wet in sweat.
Unbelievable. What role do teachers, parents, and community partners play in supporting the program as together? What role do we play with that?
So teachers have the ability, and administrators. We have a QR code they can just directly communicate with the navigators. Because if a teacher sees something in the classroom that a child's struggling with, or may just need a toothbrush, whatever it might be.
Exactly.
They can just refer directly to Mr. Gatson, to our navigators. So they are referral sources for the kids.
Because I can think that because our teachers with that child more so.
Absolutely.
They're with that child every day.
Of course.
They know that child habit. They know that thing that child goes through. So therefore, that could be that connection.
Sometimes they'll email me prior to me seeing the student and
Yes.
tell me
Let
what the
you know.
situation
What's
is.
going on.
Mhm.
So-
And then from a community perspective, we've kind of already mentioned it some, but we have so many amazing community partners. Lacey mentioned MANA, Community Health Northwest Florida is who does all of our, I mean, our navigators work directly with them on
Right.
healthcare referrals.
Okay. How important is it for the community to understand that no family should face the things that we're talking about today?
It's essential. And it's
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people just don't pick up on it as natural. You understand what I'm saying? How? And I want to go. I'm trying to pull back that top layer, to let people know just how important it is that we as a community need to come together, so that these people that are going through certain things. I always say this: you never know what tomorrow holds for you.
and that's exactly right.
You
That's
never
exactly
know. You can
right.
wake up and
it
things
could be
to change in
the
an
next
instant.
paycheck could be your last.
Exactly.
You never know how long, and this could be you. And recognizing that, you know, if you are blessed, you know, and you have more than you need, that there are some that don't have enough.
Exactly.
And it's not enough that they want, it's that they don't have enough to eat.
Exactly.
They don't have clothing. They don't have a warm blanket at night. They don't have a place to sleep. These are the things that we are providing. And if they are not getting those needs met, we need as a community to dig down deep and see what we can do to help these folks.
I agree. And I keep thinking about the fact when you say that with people, circumstances, sometimes you can't control.
Yes.
No,
And there are a lot of things that happen, and don't look and say, and I got to tell you, I'm a strong believer in the Word of God, because He said, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." He
Yes,
said, "If you
ma'am.
see a man, don't say what I'll do for him tomorrow. Do it for him now."
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm paraphrasing.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
But the fact of it is, instead of us saying, some of us, I'm talking to us now, for those who have, let's give for those who are in need. I didn't ask you for, now if you want to give $1,000, fine. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, ma'am.
But you know, I believe if you put your dollar with my dollar, we got two.
Yes, ma'am.
If you rub that and then you look at this, we all give $1, here we got 4. Look how it's going to grow. But my point for you is, school is about to begin. So let's think about the circumstances they had to deal with this summer. And now that school is beginning this week, let's be that person that's going to grab onto somebody to extend a helping hand, so that we can really help them to move to another level. Because of the fact, because I can imagine, I think about when those days when I don't get a chance to eat, how I feel when I'm just hungry sitting in here. And I'm not in the classroom. I'm trying to paint a picture so that people can see that these navigators that you all have, and with the system that you set up with all of your community partners, that is a gift from God that I think that we should just put more into giving. Give. The Bible said it's give, better to give than to receive. Let's give to those that are in need. You're just smiling, but I mean this from my heart.
I know you do. Yeah. I can tell.
I mean, because you never know. And I hate to see when I'm out sometimes and I see some kids when they don't have shoes on. When I see when it's cold. Socks. We can buy a pair. You can go to the Dollar Tree, although the Dollar Tree is $1 no more. You can get it for $1.25.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, but anything. I mean, when you buy things, let's just think about that somebody. Bring it to some of the schools. Call the Navigator system. Do something to make it even easier. And I'm skipping over part of these questions I even had because we're already talking about it, because of the fact that I think this is something that we should really, really, really think about to do. And I hear now, because when you could hear something, nah, that ain't my job. You don't know what's going to happen to you tomorrow. Nowadays, a lot of us living paycheck to paycheck.
Well, that's what I was saying. We're all in survival mode.
We are.
Yeah, all of us.
All of
You
us.
can pretend if you want to.
Thank
I mean, that's
you.
up to you, but
Thank you.
I'm in survival mode today.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that we got to be able to.
Yes.
I was reading a survey. It says that most people now don't even have $5,000 in their savings
That's
account.
true.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
That's the truth.
That's true.
5,000.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, some of our families don't even have bank accounts.
Hello.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, but our teachers are suffering.
Correct.
I know that.
They come
my
to,
mother and my sister were both educators, so you're not telling me nothing I don't know.
The teachers come in and sit in my office and close my doors and confide in me.
Yeah.
The things that's needed.
Yes.
For these children.
Yes.
And I think
for themselves.
That's a point too. This program really is to help relieve barriers for the kids and the families, but it relieves barriers for the teachers and the admins
exactly.
too,
Exactly.
so that they can teach, which is what they're there to do.
Exactly. I can imagine.
They cry. They sit and cry in the chair in front of me many times.
Yeah.
Just sit and cry. Want somebody to listen to them. And I hurt and pain with them, you know.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about life. We're talking about facts. We're talking about things that we're dealing with every single day. And you as a person that's sitting there today, don't think about if, when, now. Let's make a difference. Let's work together. I believe in working together. Let's stop the talk. As my mother used to say, talk is cheap, honey, show me.
You're right.
Yes. That's one thing I can hear her saying, baby, talk is cheap, baby. I'm from Show Me, Alabama, show me.
You're right.
But we got to do this and stop talking about it and being about it. We're going to talk more right here when we return on Sunshine's Corner.
My name's Kelly McLeod. I'm the owner of Bella Magazine. Bella is a source of uplifting and inspiring content for the women of Pensacola.
I think the magazine is just so thoughtfully done. There's a lot of attention to detail. The stories are really good.
You've got seriousness, you've got fun, education, fashion. It just encompasses everything.
Women are multidimensional, and so is Bella.
From the efficiency of American natural gas and the dependability of nuclear power, to the strength of Florida's sunshine and the flexibility of advanced battery storage systems, we leverage a diverse mix of energy sources to power our growing state, ensuring reliable, low-cost power for your home or business whenever you need it. FPL, working for you every single day.
Take a ride on the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley. From now until September 4th, from 4 p.m. to midnight, tour Pensacola Beach for free on the Island Trolley. Our open-air trolleys allow riders to take in all the fun and sun of Pensacola Beach. Plus, riders will be able to track the trolley's location, making it easier for everyone to plan ahead and enjoy the ride. To learn more about the Pensacola Beach Island Trolley, head to visitpensacolabbeach.com/trolley-information. See you on the trolley.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
Welcome back to the hottest spot in town. Look, you probably caught my face for the frown that time, but that's okay. I mean, it's real TV. We are talking today. Well, I cannot believe that there are so many things that I did not learn. And I say these things because when I learn something, I apply it. I don't learn it, let it go in one ear and come out of the other. I learn, then I apply. That's how you make a difference.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying to everybody else. I'm sure that you're learning today. For those who are more sufficient in some areas than others, this is the time where you say you want to do something, let's do it. How can they get in touch with you? How can they reach out to call somebody? Is there a way that people can do that?
Absolutely. So our main line at Children's Home Society is 850-266-2700. Can reach out to us there. And I think something you were asking how people can donate.
Right.
And yes, they can come to our office, which is just right down the road, 17 South de Villiers.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Right
the
down
schools. But the other thing, for people who are listening that may work for a corporation, you can do drives, like you can do, and one thing you touched on was socks, but also it's not pretty and fancy, but kids need underwear.
Yes.
Tell it.
Girls need
That's what I'm
bras.
saying. Get some of those panties and boxers.
Yes. Those are not things that we are giving to kids use, so we need those new.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on now, go out there and buy some Fruit of the Loom.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
yes. And that's at every level, not
Yes.
just elementary,
I
not
do
just
that
middle,
every day.
not just high school. It's
Yes.
across
Personal
all.
hygiene.
Yes.
Yes.
Personal hygiene.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on. I know that those who are viewing today. Now, this show is going to air again this afternoon at 6 o'clock.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody who's at work didn't get a chance to watch it, we're going to let them know you can watch it again today at 6 o'clock. And therefore, we don't miss anybody.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
now, look, go out. If you're out buying something for school, because school starts up here in a week, next week, goodness, it's already here.
Yes.
But
Already
the
here.
fact of it is, pick up an extra. Pick up some socks. Pick up some panties.
Yes.
Pick up a bra.
Yes.
Yes.
Or deodorant.
Deodorant, some soap, washcloth,
Yes.
personal hygiene for girls.
Yes.
Things that they need. We're just talking life. We know what we got to
Yes.
have in life.
Yes.
Yes. Personal
This is
hygiene
nothing new.
is perfect.
This is
Yes.
perfect hygiene. Get that for them. Toothpaste, mouthwash,
Yes.
floss, all of that. Because you can buy that in little bulk little thing that cost
Yes.
you $2.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
I always put it like this. When you think about the things that a child needs that's such a necessity, think about when you go to McDonald's. You got 2 kids, you spending $20.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the picture I'm saying? I'm trying
Yes.
to paint. Buy that and look how many more things you can do. I'm not telling you not to go to McDonald's. You want to go to McDonald's, but go out and think about that child that needs those socks, that need
Yes.
that personal hygiene, that need that talk. When it comes to mental health, I want to hit this real quick. That you all get to talk to them on things like that. Do you have a mental health person there to talk as well?
So all of the schools have a mental health counselor. Some
Okay.
are supplied directly through the school district. At our 3 community partnership schools, we have Children's Home Society counselors there.
Okay.
And we do always have that available if they're needed. Do you want to speak a little to like Escambia specifically?
Well, we have the mental health counselor there in our school, so we correspond and reciprocate back and forth based on the need of the student.
Okay.
And
Do you find you need it a lot? Mental health? Talking to?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, the need continues to grow.
Yes.
And one thing, we don't at Children's Home Society do adult mental health. However, Community Health Northwest Florida,
They do.
again, is a great partner of ours. And even at one of our elementary schools, we were able to connect a parent, and it really changed the trajectory for
exactly.
that family.
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, it was
I can imagine.
huge.
I can imagine. I'm going to go a little bit deeper. Do you ever run into the problem where kids are getting involved with drugs? Do you ever have to have with that? Is there something where with that personality you have, I know you probably can pick up on it and say,
Well, let me put it this way. On my own, I have Narcan in my office just in case.
That's what I want to get to.
I've been to training on scenarios where Narcan was used. And also, many mornings, my kids come to school smelling like weed.
Now I'm telling you, because I
And they have to
stand
bring
that
them
shit.
to me, and we change their clothing and everything.
Yeah.
So does that mean that it's in the house, or are they doing it?
Oh.
Both.
At the bus stop, I get calls from the bus stops from people that know me. They call me and say, your students for Escambia High at the bus stop smoking weed. They actually call me because they know me.
Get out of here.
Yes.
Yeah, and I should have said it that
No,
way,
but that's okay. But no, if you are that link, if you're that link
Yes.
that they trust,
Yes.
we should let people know there is a link here in this chain that can be
Yes.
trusted.
Yes.
Because if that child needs help, they need to know that link is there.
Yes.
That
Yes.
person that saw that at the
Yes.
bus stop,
Yes.
they gotta know that here. Let me pick this up because I know
Yes.
he's gonna do
Yes.
this. That is something we should not fear talking about.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We also have some, our team has had training with first aid mental health
Right.
to identify when a student is in desperate need.
Right.
If they are possibly suicidal, if they are in desperate need to get immediate mental health services, all our team has been trained.
Unbelievable.
Good stuff, ain't it?
I mean, honey.
Good stuff.
You got me going now, some good stuff. I mean, but these are the things that we should talk about. I don't think that we should shy away from talking about the things that we deal with every day. Because, I mean, by sweeping it under the rug, it's not going to do anything.
Right.
You're just going to trip over that.
That's all it's going to continue to escalate higher and higher. And these are the things, I cannot say how much I appreciate the fact, because I'm really thinking of things now, of ideas that I can get together with the community, that we can raise things, we can do events, to have this to donate to the schools. Are you with me? Yes, you are. But what I'm saying is that I want to do things that if we can go out and get some of these sororities, some of these fraternities, come on, get me some
churches.
Purchase me some personal hygiene.
Yes.
We deliver it out to where it's needed. Okay, we can get some of these people in, some of these businesses in the community. Let's collect some undies.
Yes.
Let's take them to the school.
Yes.
Now that's a way we can help. It does not mean that who collects the most, is that the fact that we all get it to the one who need it the most.
Right.
You know, these are things that are running through my thought process now that I know that I want to institute, so we can make a difference, so we can help. And I just cannot thank you enough. We got to come up with another day, because I didn't. This paper, I think I asked 2 questions about this, and I stayed up last night till almost 12 o'clock. I said, or should I ask this? I mean, just things going back through the website on things that I wanted to find out for myself. And I didn't even get a chance to go through most of it. Because it was so today, it is so what's happening now. Because when there's a need there, I think that we should all just take that need so that we can put those resources together. Let's not try not to help. Let's find ways to help. And I think that's the easiest thing. You were about to say something.
The other thing I want to say too, if there are parents that are watching, if you are struggling or have some challenges, you may have a navigator in your child's school, so reach out and ask.
Exactly. Exactly. And there are a lot of grandparents who are raising kids. Grandma. Well, grandma may not be the grandma I knew, but
don't hesitate.
But it's okay. But grandma, there's some help for you. So you got to just do that. Wow. It has been so great. I can't believe we've talked an hour, because I can go another one. We got to get out of here, but I want to say thank you. And believe me, I'm going to open up another date so we can have this conversation, because school kicks off next week. We got to plan after that so we can talk some things that's in need. Promise you we're going to do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Continue to do what you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a fantastic Monday. I've got to get out of here, but I've got to leave it as I do every day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember, if you keep God first, whatever you do, I'll guarantee you this, you're going to be a total success. So until tomorrow, until another day of nothing but sunshine, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Help somebody today. Reach out to the navigators. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Help each other. Keep shining. Love you with a perfect kind of love. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.